All right, y'all. What's going on? It is Coach Neff back with another Wisdom Sesh. Today is April 25th. The vibe of the day is a reunion is coming, and so the $1,000,000 question is, who wants to communicate with me? This reunion does involve communication, okay? So we'll see what the day brings. Let's get that fortune. All right, fortune of the day. All right, fortune. All right. Thank you, Shay. So, although it says difficult times, and although it says emotional upheaval, there is luck under the deck. So I'm feeling like it's more so about the emotional upheaval. And it may be difficult, but it depends on how it makes you feel in the upwards type of ways. You know what I'm saying? The happiest you ever felt, or the most proud you ever felt, or the most loved you ever felt, the most accepted. All right, it's giving that. That could be difficult to navigate through those feelings, but you are lucky at the same time. Yeah, sexuality. You're gonna want to say yes to this. Okay, so this is a good thing. This is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? If you was gonna cry for any reason at all, you would like this to be the reason why you cry. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to when you used to cry. Loosen your grip. So this is about letting go of control. All right, and tears. I feel to say let go of the tears too. You know what I'm saying? Like let them let go. Let it flow. Don't try to, it's not the time to be stoic. Yeah. You manifested this. So, and you've been resting and getting yourself prepared for this. So, this is a good thing. Hi, honey. Yeah. So good. We've gotten rid of the distractions. And so now the opportunity presents itself. All right. Some of these opportunities for you may include a pair of keys. Been seeing that in the works anyway, along with surprise and property. And there we go. Messiah. Somebody is aware that they fuck themselves often, and so now they're just like, I shall no longer fuck myself, okay? Or anybody else out there. See? I told you. Surprise. And then connection on the bottom. So, someone had to do some deep digging on this negativity they had on them. But, yeah. Maybe you'd be surprised at how this person has transformed, and how this person has returned to you. Maybe this is you just feeling like the luckiest person in the world, you know? That's a thing in your world. You are lucky. Hey. Alright, energy. There goes the movement. Thoughts. Feelings. Actions. Current actions. And next actions. I see the fear wanting to go in reverse, and it makes sense with anxiety looking like it wants to go in reverse. Is well, anxiety is in reverse. Yeah, I want you up here. So, energetically, things are moving for you. You should feel like things are moving as well. And even if it's not in the area that you want yet, things are moving in other areas, and so your view should be, or your perspective should be, okay, so then it's only a matter of time before this moves, since everything else is moving. Okay, movement or energy. All right. So there's a masculine in your energy that's prepared to move currently. Real fast. So he wants to move fast, move quickly on something. Yeah. Maybe it's all that he's had to release makes things move quickly. Magician on the bottom. I mean, you gotta, the King of Cups, you gotta do the work. You know, if you want it to happen like this. I mean, this fast. So I would say the masculine attached to you, the decisions that he's had to make to be with you, he made them fast. All right. So in the thoughts now, you feeling like, or thinking, I could be less careful, less cautious, because, you know, nobody's here to hurt nobody here. You should see significant things that let you know a person is serious about you. See, King of Pentacles, like, this person wants to commit to you. You want to commit to them, so. It's like, yeah. There's even, okay, and there's movement here because this masculine has gotten rid of the negative thoughts. That's what it is. It's his thoughts. So now that he's less cautious, he's more curious about what he could create with you. Yep. He's looking at himself, and how can I apply myself? All right, so in the feelings here, and this is really supposed to be about you, this part anyway, but you know what I'm saying? This is the stranger coming in to change your life. So whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you want right now, that means that this person is connected to it. This is the person that brings it in. All right. So in the fields here, now that some of the past has come up most recently, you can create now. Like you have space pretty much. Right. You already know why things happen when they happen. So, you know what I'm saying? The only thing you should feel now is lighter to create more of your future. So the both of you, I was gonna say that, the both of you, everybody involved with the situation. All right, so currently, still don't know shit. Things are still a mystery, but you stand your ground, okay? Because many feelings happen in a space of uncertainty, but just know that. Know that, though. Know that part. Yeah, know that part. It's up and it's stuck. Know that part. Okay, so next, I'm seeing, oh man. Yeah. You don't know what's going on, but there's something going on. You just hang in there. The next actions, though, again, anxiety is in reverse, and so fear wanted to go in reverse, so I'm sure there's no fear coming over you next. You trust, right? And if there is anything that comes up, you know already is coming up for you to create trust still. Boom. So divine intervention, is that what we have? Yeah. Something happens very quickly, and you're gonna know what time it is. That's all. Something is coming. The divine is bringing something in, and you're gonna know. You're gonna know. You continue to work till then. Empress, you continue to work till then. Just work until this guy right here, just focus. Cancer, Sagittarius, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries. Alright, so loosening your grip. Please. Where we going? Okay. So be loose but tight at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, allow things to happen. Allow yourself to let things happen, but also be very protective of your surroundings. You don't, you know, that's always the first rule. So if we're gonna have any rules, well, they're laws. Always have boundaries, all right? So I feel like it will be very clear where you need to place boundaries. All this citrine, or excuse me, all this quartz energy, oh man, such a clearance. Such a clearance, because you, right, you know what means more. Your fucking peace. Look, live your purpose, and your purpose too. I'd agree. I'd agree. So seeing the magic, all right? Everything that you're manifesting, or this, I would just say your new way of being is incorporating the world. It is looking at what you want and finding it out there in the world. Numbers, signs, you know what I mean? The penny on the floor, the quarter you found in a random place. Take all of that in. Even people who say things to you, who ain't wake up with you today, but they said something that just resonated. That was a channel. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you trying to manifest a car, and somebody comes up to you, asks you about a car. You like, no way. I'm trying to, I could ask you the same question. I'm trying to look for cars. It's that spirit. All right, here we go. Let the money flow in, okay? And it will when you're able to catch everything. It will. There you go. Ignite your passion. Wee. All right, do what turns you on, pretty much, or take what turns you on, and sprinkle that energy in all other areas of your life. There we go. Find peace within. This is life. Your new life. Clear the clutter. Clear the clutter. Your new life started, what, 2 days ago? I believe it was 2-3 days ago when I said that. It's just your new life. Whatever life that was. I'm serious. Even if you're in the same place physically you were yesterday, you're not in the same space you were yesterday, spiritually. Sheesh. Okay. So you manifested this, and so what you want is big. So you have help getting through everything. Somebody right now needs help saying something, or they've needed help along this way speaking, because that's what was helping them manifest further. Somebody may want to say or speak about what they saw in a person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, well, the first time I saw you, I just knew, It's like somebody may be working up the strength or the courage to express that as well. It's going to be coming from a spiritual place. You know what I mean? I saw you in a dream or something. Yeah. They're trying to rest in the area of where they need to pull this fucking courage to say this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're getting downloads though. In the midst of this rest, they're getting downloads on how to do everything. See, I can't make it up. He's getting downloads on how to do all of it. And he's in coin energy. And so This is gonna be something that's rooted. This is gonna be something surrounding commitment. So even if they say, you know what I'm saying, from the moment I saw you, I knew you was the one. You know? And then y'all go ahead and make it official from there. But he gotta say it. And so he's getting help with it. The distractions are gone. So he should be able to come towards you. But on the grander scale, now that the distractions are clear on the outside, you also want to protect your energy so that doesn't happen again. You have more shit to accomplish, more things that you can accomplish, so you just want to, you know, cover your bases. Again, boundaries is already there. Look, that's your personal power. Being able to keep people at whatever reach you want to. You know, that's a part of manning your station. Here we go, community. You got yours and they got their community. You make sure your people good. Straight. That's it, relationships. You make sure your people good. And no, you will form some relationships out of this community. But protect your energy first. Because some of these motherfuckers just fans. Fans. They like the idea of you. They wouldn't know what to do with you. Look, it's the end of that, though. Good. Surrender. Oh, good. That's what you. That's exactly what you don't have to worry about. No more. There we go. Divine guidance. Woo-wee. Everybody coming now is divinely sent, divinely guided to you. Even if it's an asshole, you know what to do with that asshole. And there's a reason why you encountered that asshole. Don't take it personally. Divine could just be playing with you, pulling your leg. Because it got to be a joke. Anybody trying you at this level. It got to be a joke. Spirit, get this motherfucker out my face. Come on, Spirit. You know, I wouldn't risk it all. Look at that, boundaries. You don't hope a nigga would though. You don't hope or wish a nigga would. You wanna maintain your joy, your personal joy. So you just hope that people respect your boundaries. All right, we no longer wish a nigga would. Nah. We don't want to invite it because there's an energy that say, oh yeah. Let me try and see if you're serious about those words. Now you got a whole fucking turf war. Just avoid. Any questions? Holla at Shay. Hey, Ross. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Christy. Baby, you're blessed. Can't we see face? I can feel you coming. I've been walking on faith. And they say, trust the journey's coming. You had your moment in the moment. I hear it all the time. I just hear looking for a sign when the sky's like 11-11. True love, 11-11. Twin flames, 11-11. Soulmates, 11-11. It seems when you know you're in alignment. What you looking for, you finna find it. Been manifesting you for quite some time, and to find love gotta be in perfect time. And they say, trust the journey's coming. You had your moment in the moment. I hear it all the time. I just hear looking for a sign from the sky's light. 11-11.
Trust the journey, true love. You had your moment and your moments, twin flames, heaven and heaven. Baby, you're soulmates. Heaven and heaven, true love, like heaven and heaven. Twin flames, heaven and heaven. Soulmates, heaven and heaven. Heaven and heaven, true love, like heaven and heaven. Twin flames, heaven and heaven. Soulmates, heaven and heaven.
Alrighty. Community, finance, family. So, planning while decluttering, decluttering and planning. Excellent. What's under planning? Well, I see communication, which wants to be seen. So this is planning to communicate, but being coming out of burnout from having to declutter. Okay, but there's planning going on for after this. But we've been seeing that. All right, community, finance, family. Release emotional baggage. Living it now, right? Finances. Family. So, again, seeing the signs around you. It's like literally harping on something you don't need to harp on when everything around you is showing you things like 1111. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing a bunch of, I don't know, symbols of love and shit. If you release the emotional baggage, you'll be able to notice it. And it's been because of releasing the emotional baggage that a particular collective have been able to notice what's going on here. Community, finance, family. Yeah, see? The caring connections. Right. You can see who really gives a fuck about you when you fully release everybody who didn't. Finance. Family. Ooh, child. Maybe literally. But it looks like the decluttering from the root chakra is, again, helping to plan for better from that space. You're talking about the foundation, your stability, you know, family, your roots. So you do want to make sure, you know, where you plant your seeds this time is worth some. Community, finance, family. Finance. Family. Oh my goodness. It's really sweet, and then it was like, okay, you know, it doesn't come without a but, you know, but that but is usually, you know, a warning. It comes with a warning. You want to multitask while you're living your life here. Make sure at all times you're protecting and serving. You're protecting and serving. Whether that's yourself or people around you, you're protecting and serve. That's what you do out here. Community, finance, family. See? Mediator. Protecting and serving. That's what you do in the community. Okay, you the real ones. Finance. Family. Well. Family seems a little complex. Well, not really, but it's something. Ooh, what's that? True love. It's something. It's just real. Is what it is. It is. But geez, community finance. Yeah, recognition. True love still on the bottom. You know, and maybe that feeling, even with recognition coming out, even the parties involved, they know. Like they, woof, even they know. But it's beautiful. It is what it is. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't do it. Real shit. Everybody out there will keep on searching, because everything gives them the ick when it should be giving them perspective. And so all the ones who have perspective are left to form beautiful bonds with each other because we understand, we get it. Okay? And it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a lost cause. It doesn't make you, how they say, used goods. You know what I mean? Community finance. Seven of Pentacles. I mean, really look at yourself. Look, the devil. Really look at yourself. You're lucky. You came out of this right into some fucking luck. You know? It is what it is. The past is the past. And some things, it looks like in family, you can't get rid of. But love is here. And it's being divinely guided. As far as the essence of what their family is going to be, regardless of what they've done on the outsides. So in finances, it's time to do your thing. If content creating or anything else is the most popular, if there's any other way that you get your money outside of or instead of a 9-to-5 or waiting for somebody to hand you something, now is the time to fully throw yourself into that. It is be the happiest you've ever been in it. Have the most fun that you've ever had in it. Put that first. Put your creativity first. Okay? Expand your creativity. But use your creativity in front of everybody. You really use this to help with your finances too, okay? Yeah, just do that. I don't think that this prostitute energy is any type of negative thing. It never was, because I have perspective. It's just obviously you know that what you do is a challenge. Getting money or the unconventional ways that you have to is a challenge. You know, not asking nobody for shit is a challenge. But you show it off. It looks good on you. And it looks good on you to other people. So whether it's love, light, or dollars, create, put it out there, create in front of others. Look, writer, For some of you, maybe it's a book and comfort, okay? So they say, although you won't be rich, you will be comfortable. And so that means all your needs and even some of your wants, maybe most of your wants will be met. Okay, there may be a few big ticket things you really want, and it's like, okay, it's coming. It's something in the future you need to manifest or you want to manifest. But right now, writing is going to help. Writing is going to help. Or writing is the way. I pretty much gave you family already. Everybody is taking their wisdom and some of their attachments, and with a man and woman holding a heart, it's got to be children. Well, they're going to pick up the children, find peace with making the decisions that they made to build this family, and that's it. The divine will do the rest. But they have the experience to oof, it's so fire. It's wholesome. Almost made me dizzy. Very wholesome. All right, any questions? You already know, holla at Shay. She'll get you set up, hooked up. I've been trying to stop saying that. She'll get you all set up. No, she'll get you hooked up. All right, I'm going to another break.
Have I my dreams, or is it just projection? Do a lot of shit. I learned some lessons. Baby, you're a blessing. Can't really see your face. I can feel you coming. I've been walking on faith, and they say, trust the journey is coming. You had your moment in the moment. I hear it all the time. I just hear looking for a sign when the sky's like 11-11. True love like 11-11. Twin flames 11-11. Soulmates 11-11. It sees when you know you're in alignment. What you looking for, you finna find it. Been manifesting you for quite some time, and to find love gotta be in perfect time. And they say, trust the journey is coming. You had your moment in the moment. I hear it all the time. I just hear looking for a sign from the skies. 11-11. True love like 11-11. Twin flames 11-11. Soulmates 11-11. Trust the journey. True love. You had your moment in the moment. Twin flames 11-11. Baby, you're soulmates 11-11. True love like 11-11. Twin flames 11-11. Soulmates 11-11. 11-11. True love like 11-11. Twin flames 11-11. Soulmates 11-11.
All right. Loveland. All right, what's going on, Loveland, today? Okay. So, in all that you do, there is positive work outcomes, whether inner or outer. Okay? And you get it, right? So, the Eight of Pentacles, either way. And I see the outer world gravitating towards you too when it comes to work. It's still great under the topic of love. It's real. You know what I'm saying? Love land. Yeah, respect. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling. It's just a respect for love. It comes from more than one place, not just the person that you laying down with, but you wanted a community of people. You never wanted to just go outside and everybody's cool. It's just a good day. There's no drama. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You don't even got to hear nobody else fighting. Like, this is the world that you're creating. So, you know, it's just a respect, right? You was living an illusion. You coming out of that. So it's just respect to everybody else that you know. I mean, to get where you got at, they had to take that same walk. You know what I'm saying? They had to. It's like going to a new neighborhood and everybody's just, damn, everybody's good. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like the neighbor's neighbor. So, rejoice. Yeah, it's dope. Yes, it is. But of course, more intimately, somebody is ready to say yes to this. They have successfully figured out the difference between a fake ass relationship and one that is of love. So this is being super excited about it, I'd say, and admiring it. All right. Again, seeing the signs of it in the world and around them. There may be a surprise coming, or just, well, there goes synchronicity. So either the both of you guys are surprised, or there is a surprise coming for the both of you. There goes power. I mean, you could be surprised at how powerful it is getting through all of that. I feel both. So I'm sure the universe has something up their sleeve too, right? Receptive. Just be open and receptive, both of you. Feels rewardful. Yeah, yin and yang. Yeah, y'all are good. Y'all are like one. Y'all are one. So you didn't really gotta ask, like, what's my person doing? If you want to know how it reflects in individually, but if you sad, they sad. If you happy, they happy right now. Like, it's like that. You want the details? That's something different. All right. So respecting the relationships. Yeah. So with respect to the relationship, you get rid of everything around it that's going to damage it, hurt it, stop it, block it. Any baggage that's going to not allow this connection to be completely what it's supposed to be. So I can see already a lot of giving and not receiving, but definitely also having to give up all of that yourself to receive something bigger. That comes from no man. No. Comes from no man. You wait for that, you know. So this is something that comes to him because he released all of that. He, he ain't chasing shit no more. Not even his feelings. Fucking moon in reverse. I ain't chasing shit. Nope. I'm out here just the way I am. Queen of Pentacles. And that's her. I'm just the way the fuck I am. That's it. Transparent. This is what you get. And she finds it sexy. And he finds her sexy. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what drew her. She was very curious about him. They're curious about each other. Because they just so, like, I don't know, the way they carry themselves. Most likely. But they both have done the work. This is the positive work outcome. Being in this positive space and mastering this part of life in order to have this connection. And to know how to treat it. Hey, Marie. I just lit up my heart. Seeing her. Oh, shit. You saw that? I don't lie. Look. All right, masculine's energy towards the feminine currently. Ooh. He in the Queen of Wands about her. Currently. Masculine's thoughts to the feminine currently. Still in hubby mode up there. But right now, he thinking about his hot little young thing. His energy is, I got a baddie. That's his energy. I got me a baddie. Look, but she's also a wife. It's right there too. King and Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, Marie. Oh. Masculine's feelings for the feminine currently. Whatever it is, he ain't fighting it. Masculine's masculine's current actions towards the feminine. That is current. And it's the Empress. So if he has a pair of your drawers, he probably has them on his head, on top of his head right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he has something, some type of article, something of yours, is a lucky charm, something you, I don't know. Masculine's next action towards the feminine. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, the High Priestess. This motherfucker, he got something. He got something. He took something from your house. Maybe it's a picture. Maybe it's a picture he has. He's doing something. He's doing something. Okay. I got you, Marie. He gotta be doing something. The Queen of Wands is his current energy, and then his current actions is the Empress. What the fuck is he doing? It ain't sexual. It's just... Does he have a shirt that still smell like her or something? Look at me. Masculine's current energy towards the feminine. Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah, his lucky lady. I told you, does he have a pair of your drawers or something? There is something this motherfucker has that is a lucky charm. Especially... Oh. I think it's because he hasn't gotten any. His energy might be he's trying to get lucky. And so the reference to your drawers, he probably do wish he could smell a pair of your drawers, right? That's how on you he may want to be. The lucky charm. I'm sure it includes that. Something happens after sex. If this hasn't happened already, this is what's going to be happening. Something happens after y'all have sex. This guy has a great day or something. He gets money. Something happens. But there's an essence of that. There's an air of that of what as one of the reasons why he ain't giving up either. Maybe you just inspire him. You've inspired him. You know, maybe just since he met you, life has been up. I feel like it's everything, but as long as he gonna talk through me, I'm gonna try to explain this better than that. Well, than the Lucky Charm. Facts. Look, Ace of Wands. Listen, and the Devil in reverse. All of the above. Because whatever he's thinking whatever he's thinking of of his woman, in this Queen of Wands, is everything. What matters is the Empress, but right now it could be a mixture of things. You could just be, it's like, woof, she just. So when his thoughts here, that energy is making his thoughts like, I'm wifing that. I am wifing now. I'm locked in. That's where his thoughts is right now. Just like that. His mind is like, I'm locked in. Yep. Yep. Death card. He a changed man. He like, that's it. I'm with her. Yep. The world. Yep. Page of Wands. I told you, that's this right here. Look. Okay? So his feelings, he's good. He ain't fighting nothing. He knows that. You gotta let go of all that anyway. He asks for stuff and he do like this to the universe. He fights it too. And he gotta chill. You gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? You want it, right? Okay. You gotta stop fighting yourself. You know what I'm saying? You hurting yourself. So he's reflecting over that in his emotions right now. He's reflecting on how his emotions, the conflict in his emotions, interfere with him manifesting this. So he's taking a look at that, and I'm pretty sure that he's being mindful of that moving forward as well. All right, thank you, Spirit. What is the message with 444? Wow, ready to talk, huh? The Three of Cups, okay? So a reunion or a rekindle is coming, both. Yeah. It's just giving that it's time now. The sadness that needed to be removed is removed. So everybody can, yep, I mean, just 2 5s down. Yeah, justice. It's a wrap. It's a go. It's a wrap and then it's a go. That's all this message is saying right now. 444, look at that. I almost said 22, but the 2 of Cups. That's what this is. Get ready to, all right? Yeah. Soon. Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Libra. Shawty got a me walk, me shoe game. Don't you be holding back, don't you be holding back. Don't you be holding back, don't you be holding back. So the masculine's current actions right now, like I said, if he had a pair of drills, he would be sniffing them right now. If there's a picture he has, he's looking at it. There's something going on in his inners, but I feel like he has I don't know. So yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because he's planning right now, right? So what is he doing? Looking at your picture, because he's also in the energy of admiring how lucky you are, how good everything is. He ain't sneaking. He not hiding either. So I don't know. He must be just straight out looking at your picture. You know, everybody, who you looking at, my girl? You know, I don't know. He must be just. Yeah, look, he is looking at you right now. Pages, so he's looking. You got a picture of something, smelling your drawers. I'm telling you, I don't know. But I don't be saying shit just to be saying it. This motherfucker's got something on you. So his next actions here with the high priestess, I guess he's going to be telepathizing and feeling his way on when to come back. He's trusting the universe about when. That's it. Listening to his guidance, King of Swords. That's it. He may even be listening to the feminine right now, but he ain't worried. He's just like, all right, any day. I'm here. I'm here. All right? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. This second half will be all about Marie. We don't need those messages. We don't need them, Marie. All right. Now, you go ahead and tell me what is this full reading about today? I'll be out here on the porch. Shay, did any detail come with Marie's request for a full reading? Oh, you want me to freak? Oh, Marie is in a mood. Marie is in a fucking mood. That's like when the hairstylist, when you tell a hairstylist, yo, do what you want. Oh. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. Oh, that means there's definitely going to be something today. That means we definitely going to something. Marie is divinely guided, so something finna hit today. Let's make this a good one. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, Marie. Uh-oh. All right. Ooh. Starting off right. Ooh. Nine is your number for the next 30 days. 9. Do things in 9s. I really don't have to ask, but you know, it's a part of the procedure. You know, you see the nurse before you see the doctor. Eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. Okay. Yeah, spiritual vitals. Exactly. All you can do is be thankful you are blessed. Okay. 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 So, you're getting ready to step into a time where you're going to want to say a whole lot of yes, and maybe some people that want you to say yes to them, but you won't be saying yes to their asses. Okay? You're going to be saying yes to love and romance. Yes, you are approaching these final days. Overall, do you need to be protected right now? Yes. Are you protected right now? Yes. You know, is there a reason to protect you right now? Yes. Do you have any clue? No. Is this affecting your heart space in any way? No. So don't you worry about it. Okay? You ain't gonna see it and you ain't gonna feel it. But just be aware, and I know. You know, this will allow you to be more freer with your energy. Don't worry. You're covered at every corner. Sometimes people are going to be trying to get at you, and sometimes not. But because you're in the energy of this sexuality and love, come on, shine bright like a diamond. Hey, shine bright like a diamond. Cause I see, I just to be happy. That's why you need to be heavily protected right now. Yeah, you're walking in success. So that comes with the territory, but it's not personal, so it's nothing you need to know names, so you could run down there and give them a piece of your mind. That ain't what this is. This is everybody want, everybody want what they can't have. Okay, so it ain't nothing. It's more laughable than anything. You just keep on smiling and shit. Oh my gosh, look, illumination. Hey, you just need to know. You know what I'm saying? Look, rest. You can rest. You just need to know that, okay? You don't have to be cautious, right? It's in reverse. We have happy. I choose to be happy. I just said that. You think I be tweaking? You think I be tweaking? I be channeling. And the only reason why I be tweaking, here it is. Here's the reason why I be tweaking the way I do. Because it helps with the cringe of some of the downloads that I get. It smooths out some of that sharp edge of the cringe. Okay? I'd rather make it more comedic in that case. But I just said it, and look at the illumination. Look. This is only describing how people feel when they see that kind of sauce. Okay? Some people get hungry, some people get disgusted. I don't like I don't like that kind of sauce. That kind of sauce made me sick. Oh well. Couldn't afford it anyway. You know, some people was inspired by the sauce. They like, yo, that's some good sauce. I never had it quite arranged like this. This is good. I have an open mind, you know. Other people see, no, we just can't accept any sauce. It's all right. It come with the territory. You ain't for everybody, but you are at the same time. I choose to be happy. Okay. Uh-oh. They talking for you. Oh my goodness. Look at this. On guard. You Marie. Marie, they mad at the wrong person. That's what they are, honey. Mad at the wrong one. So you know what's important is that you have a keen sense of when somebody may be jealous of you, because you've already experienced that in your place of work, and that's why. So that when you get out in the world, think of school as literally, you go to school every day, you're in the spiritual school every day as well. I mean, you come here every day, that it reflects what you do. You know what I'm saying? So the spiritual lesson here is, you know now how to spot when the motherfucker's hating, aka jealous. That in no way, shape, or form is a behavior that you tolerate at any time. That monster just keeps on getting bigger because you're not going to dim your light to satisfy them. So it's just not going to work. Once you sense it, you got to hit the road. And so this has prepared you for the outer world, when you build your own this and that, and you get into your relationships and you start to build your very own community inside your own world that you created, you know not to have no jealousy around you because you know what that look like. Okay? So right now, it's going to be about recalling your dreams. And as I said, if you want to build this, that, and the third, just know people are going to be jealous of you. Even some of the people that come to you for a fucking job. Yes. These women that come to you for a fucking job, and they sitting there seeing you just, ooh. You built this shit. This, and this is not just any building. This is a school. They automatically think you all that. They could never imagine them. Just like people say, I'll be the next president. Not all of them believe that shit. And not many people say, well, a lot of people say they're gonna build their own school. We haven't seen them. We haven't seen those schools yet. But Marie's really gonna do that. And so it's gonna come with people, you know. They gonna like going to the school of one of the coolest fucking women alive. Or they gonna go to the nasty joint across the street. The nasty school where their kids get bullied. You know what I'm saying? One or the other. If, for example, today my principal decided that he was going to correct the homework of an irresponsible student to please the students, overriding my authority as a teacher, right? Because he's an ass kisser, and he don't want none of them parents to come up there and slap the fuck out of him. And also, he is irritated by your light, so he is going to purposely, because he takes you personal. It's personal what he has against you. Okay, he's going to purposely undermine you. Okay, he's set out to purposely undermine you. It's personal, and he's an asshole. Okay, both. He's weak. He's an asshole for doing what he's doing anyway, but he's trying to undermine you, and he's weak. Okay? So this should help you also recall your dream. The principal of my school would never. Because I hired people who were competent enough to grade a fucking paper and let that be what it is. Your child is dumb. One or the other. Because either you passed or you failed. Or motherfucker keep on failing and his mama's mad. I don't think the teacher should, accommodate that. If it don't include a fucking tutor. You know, and instead of coming to my class, your ass sit in the fucking library for 45 minutes with our best fucking tutor. Another one of these students here that they ace it in math class. Don't worry, we'll give you the credit. You take your class off out of that class, and you don't go to class to that teacher. You sit down with a peer. Maybe you could get it better from somebody your age or something. Somebody who gets it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes students don't. Your teacher, it's like, let's get somebody who is your age to show you your stupid ass should know this shit. And you acting like an asshole. Let that child sit there and teach them. Tutor them, you know. That's what I would do. But I'm sure whatever solution you have is going to be to help the student. You really want to do right by the students. And I feel like you being a light in the system of this schools, you're not going to win the way you want to there. Because if they're not trying to control what type of teacher you are, they're trying to control what you teach. And I just saw a reel on TikTok today where a lady was speaking out against the school system, and she was saying they stopped teaching the children a long time ago. Just take them out. Take them out. They teach, well, not teach, but they give, it's nothing but compliance, she said. You would know that. So you know exactly what your school is not going to be. You know. A traditional fucking school. All this extra shit going down in the library, you know, weirdo shit. So Right now, you just remember what it is you have to do, and that, you know, you remember what it is that you're going to do. You know what your big picture is. You know what I'm saying? I can see you looking at dozens of children walking through the doors of your school, and they're genuinely happy, and they're genuinely safe, and they're genuinely loved. Because some of them gotta go home to some shit. I could see you wanting to make sure they really eat, and they really learn, and they really feel safe, and they really want to come back to school. I could see you pushing for that. Less dropouts. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm telling you. However you remember it, going to school, you trying to bring that essence back. This is school. This is what school should be in 2025. Or as of 2025. So you're going to be speaking a lot more coming up as well. But you're going to have help. Okay? You even write more. So if you're writing more, and make sure you using some of this to write in that journal and manifest some more shit that you want. You are on fire at the end of the day. So in writing is going to help you talk more. Singing will also help you talk more. All right? So, you know, listen to some more music or something, but you're getting help. Yeah. All right? So just feel, you know, every day, at least try to feel okay. But speak how you feel. Confirmation boys, speak how you feel. Yeah. Speak up for yourself. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You take accountability for that. You talk about your wants and needs, desires, whatever. You tell people what you want, especially when you got them coming up in your fucking face every 5 minutes. Hey, ma, I ain't your fucking ma. This is what I'm looking for. Okay? So you can surrender any worries, concerns, stuff like that, thoughts, feelings. We know how you do. Let it go. I already told you that. Your energy looks great anyway. It seems like you needed a few days to get grounded after what I said. Fully release that. I was on the fence about telling you what I saw in your energy over here, but if you worry about it, is the only way that you're gonna not even mess this up, but waste time. All right? Just know your love, pure love. You are pure light. You are an earth angel, and you will always be targeted. And so anytime you have somebody undermine you or any of the sort, it is just a clear sign that they don't play for your team. It ain't an attack on you. It's not personal. You don't intentionally do anything but the right thing. For him, it's just, what makes you so good at doing the right thing all the fucking time? And I sit here struggle with, what to eat. You know, that's what the energy is really saying. Even Shay got a happiness hater. Shay can't play no music without the Africans downstairs. Let me. Shay can't play the music without the Africans downstairs calling the cops and complaining. Now, Shay listens to music, but I wouldn't say Shay is the type of person that's going to listen to the music all through the night where you got to hit the fucking umbrella or whatever, you got a broom. Like, yo, really, these motherfuckers never sleep? They never party? I mean, they always partying? No. When Shay plays music, she's working, and it's intentional. So when she said the cops came in her crib and it was the police, I mean, the people she thinks is the people downstairs, I said, well, damn. And so I had an epiphany. Essentially, when Shay plays her music, this would mean she's in a good mood. This would mean she's preparing for something. This would mean she probably transmuting, is healing at the time. Maybe she's working, she's on live, she want to play music in her background. Music is a part of, like I said, it's intentional, it's for a reason. It's not to be a bother, it's not none of that. Yet, in that very house, there is something that makes noise non-stop. There is a mouth. There is a mouth in her house that never stops yelling, screaming, crying, begging, stomping, throwing, yet don't no cops show up then. I say that to say this. If you would call the cops on music, why wouldn't you call the cops on a child that sounds like he could be being murdered? And it's just him. It's just him. It's him. But you don't get somebody over there to the fucking house to see what's going on with a child. But you will call the cops on some music. So you hear the music, but you don't hear the child. It can only be one thing. They're a happiness hater. And as long as they hear something which they don't know, it just sound like trouble. That's what they doing. Ooh, she sounds stressed out up there. And put their fucking feet up and turn the TV up. Because they don't hear it. Whatever's going on, it ain't my business. I'll see when they pull out in handcuffs. Then. So Marie, they out there. And you got to be able to read that so you don't take it personally. You take it more like, I know, there goes that light again. There goes my light again. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn it up even brighter. You got me? Now, all you have to do from here is just let everything go. Yeah, there's so much. Let's just call it family planning, though, in a nutshell. Release your need for control over it, because that is exactly the road you're on now. That's the path you're on now. These are the steps that you're taking now. So you have to allow spirit to co-create with you. You release your need for control, the outcome, who, what, when, where, why, and just let spirit do its thing. You just follow, and you're going to be at this 10 of Pentacles sooner than later, okay? You know what I'm saying? You already won. So right now, you just taking the steps. Okay, but you are spiritually, or you know what I'm saying, you're already there. Your powers of observation or intuition is gonna it's gonna increase as well. It's gonna be stronger. Okay, you're gonna be wanting to know or get down to the bottom of things a lot more. Yeah. And you're gonna do it too. You're not gonna back up. Back off. I don't know. You look like you look like and if this is not truth seeking, yes it is. Well, okay. Two things. First thing's nothing. You could just become more aggressive in your mental and vocal search for this masculine. So you're not just going to let anybody stand there in front of you for too long before you say some shit like, are you looking for anything serious? Like, that's the vibe, okay? Also, and if you feel it come over you and you happen to start talking like that, sounding like that, just, yeah, okay? But also something that may or may not happen, I'm just going to say it because I see it. The last time I saw, even though your man shows up as the King of Swords, usually he shows up as the King of Pentacles. I would like to see that first so that I know, But also, him being in King of Swords energy means he's very close. Also, be not surprised. Let's just do that. Don't be surprised. Oh, you already did. Okay. All right. So the principal did whatever. Okay. Ooh. Don't be surprised if you give him a piece of your mind. If you end up giving him a piece of your mind about that. You're going to be doing that shit a lot more often. That is also a part of exercising that throat chakra. You know, it's like saying all the things you wanted to say to motherfuckers. And when you meet your man, you got balance. You know when to turn it on and off. You know what I'm saying? You know that you can speak your mind when you need to. But, you know, it's not a thing of whether you're acting manly or feminine. It's just being assertive and seeing through bullshit. Don't fucking undermine me like that. Now the teacher's looking at me, or the parents looking at me like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why don't we switch places then? You a principal or a teacher? That was straight up out of place, out of turn, out of character. Unprofessional. And then after, you know, because there's two things that can happen. You know what I'm saying? They create this scenario for you and you express yourself because you are working on your throat chakra. So it's just something to do. It ain't nothing that's going. Because remember what happened last time when you stood up to him and he just got quiet? And it's like, you know, low key, that was his way of getting back at you. He too pussy to talk to you and say, yo, you hurt my ego when you told me off. All right, fuck you. So now I'm going to just do some backhanded shit. 7 of swords, 5 of swords. I'm petty. Do some sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to get under your skin. You a queen of swords. Remember, you're so fucking smart. You know, I'll make you look stupid in front of the parent. Period. That's what he did. Okay? So that's why that energy was so heavy about, yes, somebody on your heels, but just as on your heels as they were, spirit is. And you is something you weren't fully aware of, which is good. There's certain aspects of it, certain aspects of his intentions that you're not aware of, which is good. I just told you, which means after this, it might not look so cute for him. Okay, because there must have been some type of test. They must have liked the way you handled it. You didn't crash out. They must have liked the way you handled it. So now that I'm telling you everything his actions were about, you know, you can do the rest. You can do the rest. Because he may not have even, I wonder, well, he would have had to be smart enough to know that the act of what he was doing is undermining you. And even if he didn't, he knew that that act would get under your skin in some way. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows you have integrity. And he, yeah. But you definitely got under his skin with telling him off that time. You definitely did. And so that was his little get back. That's what that was. Yeah. Okay. So as far as love goes, you are, you know, very clear here, it seems. Very clear on what's going on. Like I said, whatever is going on with that principle, it is not having no effect on your heart space. That's how protected you are. If they got to, because you're very bright. You know what I'm saying? You're very smart. You're very intelligent. And so for you not to get the obvious, that was protection. You're cooking your next steps. Yeah, I know. That's why. Yo, my hitters. Ooh. All this telling you, because that's a subtle way. Like a loud and clear way would be for you to get into an argument with like two teachers in one day. That would be like, sound the alarm, Marie, get the fuck out that school. It's over. It's a wrap. You don't work there no more. But This is light. This is giving, yup, start cooking them next steps. And that's what you're doing. So good. Good. That's exactly what that message was. The act of that message meant. At the highest perspective. Okay? The perspective you have, so you have the perspective you need of the situation, and even better than that, create your next steps. Because it's almost that time. The perspective of things should always put a smile on your face. Always. That's right. So you know exactly what's happening for your future in love. Love is going to also include, you know, community, all of that stuff. Again, not only because, you know, even if it could mean one or the other strongly, but it definitely would be both. Because either way, even if another incident doesn't come up between you and the principal, one did just happen, so that would still count. And so that would be that. And then also how fast this masculine will be coming in, and also the way you gonna be, you know, look, no hold on, you be holding. You ain't gonna be holding back your tongue neither when you got something to say, especially now because you're clear on what you want, what your future, you know, what you want in your future, right? Seven of Swords in reverse. Ah, man. That's it. You ain't lying to yourself. You ain't crazy. You took a good fucking look at yourself and cleared all that out. Good. Good. I told you. He's gonna be a King of Swords too. But your man, until you meet him, usually comes out as the King of Pentacles. So again, either that's the principal, or that is he is in King of Swords energy because he's closer than you think. He's just about ready to talk. Because over here, love, sexuality, you gotta say yes to something coming up. You gotta say yes to something, honey. That pivotal moment is about to hit. And I see you dreaming about it, or daydreaming about your happily ever after, or just things that are gonna bring you more personal peace and happiness. That's what you're doing. Whatever you need to do to walk away from, that's what you're doing. Celebrating yourself, you know, that you're just getting shit done on the inside, and you're taking your mental break for this next step. So, yeah. Yeah, yes you are. There go the Magician, there go the Moon in reverse. So this is what you need to know. Also, as of right now, so he's close, I'm telling you. Also, as of right now, the energy that I was, well, I mean, you're always going to be protected, but for what was in your energy right now, who is that principal? That principal's on your ass. You don't have to worry about him. Officially, the cat's out the bag. His whole cover's blown. All right? So either that's all he got, or if he tries to do anything like that, again, that's his game. But again, you are already making your steps out. So before he can ever play with you again, you know what I'm saying? You already know what his end game is every time you encounter him. He wants to make you feel like you made him feel. You made him feel little, and you made him feel less than a man when you said whatever the fuck you said after he wrongly accused you of something. And so that is going to be his mission for as long as you're in that school. All right? To make you feel not so smart, not so pretty, not so whatever you are in that school when he looks at you. Okay? Now he can't hide. Man, whew. Woo. Marie, you ain't got to worry about money either. Okay, I don't know if you've been saving, but that's gonna hold you down. You can begin saving. You're also going to be getting money. I don't know what it looks like for you, where you're at, you know what I'm saying, or other sources of income, but okay. So with these next steps that you're taking, if it has anything to do with the school or anything else. And I could see you saying, you know, I need some grants. I need funding to be able to let people know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is you going around to the community with, you know, one of these babies, clipboard, and you're saying, hey, I would like to, you know, build a school here. This is what I'm going to be offering in school. If you would like something different, if you like for your children to really be fucking taught, listen, you know what I'm saying? However they petition for bringing stuff like that into a community, if this takes for you to get funding for that, you're going to get it. They're saying make sure you save it. Get it, save it. Give it, get it, save it. You know, I just said give it. I mean, yeah, don't forget that part. But I'm just saying, the bulk. As this school, see, have courage to ask for help, accept help, see? You're going to need help. You're going to need the community behind you. You're going to need, what they call them people? References. You know, if you got any good ties to the community, somebody that could write a letter and say, yeah, you should. Yes, if there's anybody that could build a fucking school, it is Marie. You need to start getting shit like that. So even if this is not actual cash, you get those names, you get those resources. You know what I'm saying? You get that phone number, you get that contact. Okay, you're gonna be. Yeah, look, ooh, child, offering and shift. I'm dead on to you. Investment. Yep. Everybody's gonna want to help you build this school. All right, or whatever else you're doing. But the universe is helping, the people are helping, and you are making this shift into that right now. It's beginning right now, okay? So don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to knock on a few doors. You know what I'm saying? Talk to whoever is we got borough presidents and shit. And, you know, who's the borough? The borough, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Council. Talk to them people. Okay? You're gonna need some backing because you do have a few haters. So you want to build that up before some little slimy bitch that's going to need a job from you. Before she, you know, starts, I wouldn't go to that school. I wouldn't dare have my children go to that school. They out there too. Okay, so you just quietly build your network of people that's going to support you no matter what, so that when these people come, they can tell them to shut the fuck up behind your back. Okay. You might need somebody to tell other people to shut the fuck up behind your back. So you create some relationships with important people. And it could just be one person, but they know everybody. You know what I mean? You're not cluttering your space, but you want assets, not liability. This person is an asset to me building a school. Not nowhere else. I'm going to need somebody like that for this school. Okay? You do that quietly. Quietly. Give you a sex question. Give me a sex answer. Everything here looks great, Marie. All right? It's spiritually, you're fine. You're out of the woodworks when it comes to all the spiritual shit. Now you're preparing for a foot on the pavement. All right? So this is the fun part, I feel, in your life. Like it'll be the fun part for me in this part of your life. I can see the buildings starting to come up, or the construction for the buildings, and not necessarily the school, but I just mean your life. The little spirit workers, I can just see them. This is gonna be the foundations for her school, her relationship, all right? You know what I'm saying? Her community or her friend circle, cool. So, no sex is a little hard, no pun intended, but it's okay. It's getting ready to pick up rather quickly. So yes, that masculine I saw must be on his way as well, sooner than expected. Well, not sooner than expected, but more so like sooner than you think. It's right here. All right. Something about the number 3, something about the number 8, but definitely something about the number 9 for the next 30 days. Okay, you and your person are doing the same thing, withdrawing. He's not having sex, and you ain't having sex neither. Don't even worry about it. Y'all in the same boat. Okay, look at you, Queen of Swords. There's some things you want to do. I get it, because you ain't even the air sign. So there's some things you want to do. You know, it's okay. It's going to happen. Again, sooner than you think. You just continue to release all the thoughts of the toxic dick you had, or the toxic dick you had from one person, and you're fine. That's it. So all I can tell you with this is soon. You have some disappointments and all that. You're doing it already. Queen of Cups, you gave your heart. I know. You continue to do that. But this is, you're going to be having sex soon. Just wanted to make sure you knew that. I don't have to go no deeper with you, Marie. It's simple. Niggas is hating. And stick to your plans. And ask for the help that you need, because you're 100% going to get it. You will not be able to do that shit on your own. A school just pop up and don't nobody knew it was coming. That's not going to happen. You got to get out there. Use your throat. Big business. Big business, honey. Okay, I'm going into my last break. We'll do intimate relations, intuitive, and we'll get out of here after the universal message. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the likes, subscribes. Thank you for the donations. Thank you, Shay, for all your hard work. I heart you.
Trust the journey is coming. You had your moment in the moment. I hear it all the time. I just hear it looking for a sign from the sky's light. 11-11. True love light. 11-11. Twin flames. 11-11. Soulmates. 11-11. It sees when you know you're in alignment. What you looking for, you finna find it. Been manifesting you for quite some time, and to find you've gotta be in perfect time. And they say, trust the journey is coming. You had your moment and moment. I hear it all the time. I just hear it looking for a sign from the sky's light. 11-11. True love, 11-11. Twin flames, 11-11. Soulmates, 11-11. Trust the journey. True love, you had your moment in a moment. Twin flames, 11-11. Baby, you're soulmates. 11-11. True love, 11-11. Twin flames, 11-11. Soulmates, 11-11. 11-11. True love, 11-11. Twin flames, 11-11. Soulmates, 11-11.
All right. You're welcome, Marie. Looking good as always. Very promising. I gotta stuff a pre-roll so fucking tight. All right. All right, intimate relations. All right. Wasn't this here twice, right? No. Yes, it was. No. Yes, it was. Positive work outcomes. So here it is again with intimate relations. And so somebody is going to make some type of offer, and it could require you to be seen. So you might want to wear something nice. But it seems like that if somebody may have been working to try to do this to be able to take you somewhere, and it's gonna work. It's gonna happen. Under opportunities is planning. Yep. Somebody want to take your ass somewhere. All right. Positive work outcomes. So shifting your money mindset quite possibly would mean, let me put some work in to my connection so I can get a positive outcome from the work I do over there. Whatever that may be. You know, my energy is currency. Okay. Then this connection is what I see is valuable. I have to put some time, I have to put some energy into it. Intimate relations. It is intimate relations. You done did the spiritual part. Now you should be trying to do the physical part. Come on. Intimate relations. Yeah. So there is an opportunity coming up. There's possibility on the bottom, which means it's definitely going to happen. It's the second time I'm seeing those keys, though. So somebody has the keys to something, or there are some keys involved. There is emphasis on that today. Look, angel. Ooh. This is how, look, and mother on the bottom. This is how the masculine is seeing her. Okay. Ooh, maybe he wants to do something for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up, right? Maybe he wants to do something for Mother's Day. That would be really sweet. Mom's an angel. Yeah. Very well could be the deal. If he is embracing everything that she is, then yes, 2 of Cups. Yes. Queen of Cups. I was going to say my love for you. Yeah, keeps growing strong. Keeps growing strong. What's the name of that song? And everything my love for you keeps growing strong. Woo. Keep growing strong. I don't know. I forgot. All right. So She said, doesn't ring a bell. You wasn't alive. I always tell shit that you wasn't alive when that came out, right? You wasn't alive yet. I don't think so. Because that's one of them songs that, you know, you be hoping, could you turn the station? Yeah, they don't want to hear that. They want to hear that shit. So you in the back of the car. And then, you know, after some years, you know, you start to appreciate the song. I don't think your mother would have played that. She should have been playing that shit, but I don't think she was playing that. She was playing Boosie. Your mother was playing Boosie. Yep. Spirit said yep. You probably the first one in the family to film yourself talk about your child will, you know, your child will know some good music. You be playing Boosie too, but you're aware. You know, that ain't the essence of music for you, you know? Parents always end up, you know, they play shit. I heard Tony Braxton and Mariah Carey. I grew up with, in the, they was late 80s, early 90s type shit. I heard the essence though too in the house. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Gaye, Ozzy Brothers. I heard the essence. Earth, Wind and Fire. You know what I'm saying? They catch you at least one Sunday where you like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to clean or some show. They have provided a list of things for you to do. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you want to play that? I got forced into appreciating this shit, so. You know? Intimate relations, positive work outcome. Coming in hot. Or this is an idea that comes in hot. There goes Mother with the Queen of Pentacles. So he must come in quite quickly. Unexpected to you, but you don't seem unprepared for it. He is making a decision here. Again, we're seeing Mother on the bottom of the deck. Seeing Queen of Pentacles, that is wifey. And so that's just may very well be, you know, that's what he sees. The mother of his children, okay? He's making that judgment. He's no longer having to do it alone. That's it. Yep, 5 of Wands. And it ain't gonna be no fight. You grounded. You know what I'm saying? You guys will be able to. No drama. Look, see? King and Queen of Pentacles. Both of y'all got the same temperament. All right, cool. You need milk or you want me to go get it? You can get it. I only have almond milk. Okay. You feel like cooking or you want me to just order out? What they got on Grubhub? I could use a day off, right? Let's eat something else. You know, that's this couple. It's what you know, it's no big deal. You can raise the children, no big deal. You know. Yeah. If we was two assholes, we might have to. We are both just loving people, and we can help each other raise each other's children. I'm seeing Mother's Day. That's what I'm seeing, y'all. Look, I should probably take out for Mother's Day, right? She's been such a good mother to mine. This might be a good thing. I mean, you know, I can't take none of them other bitches out, but she's a mom. I'm a dad. And I love her. It's real. I'll take her out for Mother's Day. See how much I got. You know. If I was a mother, I would want to do it big. So I definitely want to make sure she have a good time. Look. Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Yep. Does it look like I'm lying? Sounded like it to me. Well, I suppose mother will get more than just a Mother's Day breakfast from father. There's got to be some dirty details that come along with this. Let's see what he's thinking. Intimate relations. Well, here's to starting over. 7 of Cups is still out here in his energy, so he's overall, whew. But sexually, it's a fresh start. And you guys may have, some of you have had sex before, but what it really is a fresh start in having a sex life with this person. You know what I'm saying? Being in a relationship, being committed to this person. It's just, you know, and seeing, it said on the Fool, it says three-way. Three-way. Not to say that he was into that. Everybody has their experiences, but perhaps there was always something or somebody in the way. And so this is a fresh start here, okay? He may have even experienced, you know, dealing with somebody, but then it was always a third party, you know? But he's like, he may daydream about sex with her all day. Well, maybe not all day, but only. There it is. 7 of Wands and a Hierophant, only. He only daydreams about sex with her. That's it. 6 of Cups, that's it. That's it. The Lovers and the Empress. That's it. We could pack this up. I said it. 4 of Swords, I just said that. And I don't know about all day, but at least right now he is. And there goes the 8 of Swords. Right now. Right now. Not only is the only thing he's thinking about is the feminine, but he's also thinking about, damn, this is the only woman I'm thinking about. Well, usually I'd have definitely had me something to mow down. That's what he's thinking, but nope, she the only one now. That's it. Justice. That's it. Me and her. That's it. Look, Ace of Cups. That's it. Yeah. And this ain't even about what he's going through in the meantime because he can't have sex with her. This is just his take on it. I only think about having sex with her. I only want to have sex with her. Probably had multiple before at the same time. Not no more. I'm committed, and that's all I think about. That's all I want. I made a decision. I made the decision to be committed to her. So that's it. 6 of Cups. That's it. I just want that. Any pussy ever misses that one. That's it. That's it. The Wheel. Lucky pussy. Bring me luck. I told you. He may have financial come-ups that happen afterwards, too. Have you? Might be onto something. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. You might be onto something. And there goes the 3 of Swords. So, this is heartbreaks of the past along the way, along the journey, and it's him now feeling lucky. It's like lucky everything with this feminine. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Lucky everything, you know? 3 of Cups. So, you know, I'm sure there'll be another time had soon, or a time had soon, but it's not about that. It's about that this is the time that I'm going to permanently have. This, if I'm going to have a time, this is the only kind of time I'm going to have. Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces. Everybody here is people that have new and improved themselves. So that was the recycling truck. So you do the math. Either this is you or a connection with somebody being recycled. Being recycled. Intuitive. Movement forward. Of course, after this silence, but I've never even gotten a hint or clue of any days, or I just know. I mean, it does still give the any day vibe, but it don't necessarily give tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't something to put a date on. I guess, well, that's because it's being divinely guided. That's why. So it's just when the inner says go. All right, here we go. You are mixing and mastering right now, feminine, from that heart space. That heart space is working, and you're looking at that, all right? Looking at how much you've grown, which you always should do. Looking at how your heart space has grown. I'd even say look at the power of what you've been able to manifest now. Well, think about how powerful you are to be able to manifest the things at the level that you're manifesting right now. So it says a lot about your heart space as well. You have grown, okay? You gotta look at this, right? Page of Cups, my goodness. To get back there, I told you had to be light as a feather. I told you are originally a child. And so you have to get your heart space damn near back to factory reset. And they know you're not gonna be perfect. They're not asking for perfection, but do what you can. Do your best. Your best is good enough, all right? So there's nothing hidden from you right now. And this could also just be everything that you've had subconsciously going on that you now have out there. There's nothing to hide here or nothing to come up that, pretty much the subconscious things you try to act like you ain't worried about. That's the subconscious, okay? There we go, 7 of Swords, see? Talking yourself out a good time. Now you don't have to worry about that. Your mind ain't playing tricks on you. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. All right? Ain't nobody lying, cheating, nothing. Nothing. That been out the window. Any of that going on is within self. And that's the mind fuck. It's you. No, it's you. You're already where you're supposed to be. You have to look inside you. So, you know a transformation had to happen in order to get to this level. Like I said, this level of commitment, the highest level of commitment. Yeah, You know what I mean? That's an extensive change and one that takes a lot of bravery, strength, and courage. And everybody don't just have that, but they have that in them. You know, work has to be done. That's all. All right. Major rejection issues on both ends. You know what you know. I mean, since you're only out here feminine, I mean, you would know what that feels like. You know, right? It's to be looked at. It has been looked at. You also know that whatever was going on in the subconscious, these issues of rejection were in a way. And so you had to remove that or look into that in order to continue to manifest. But the fresh start is here. You've done that already. You walked away from it. All that leads to emotional baggage. I love how all this is right here and on its way out. I love it. And everything over here is just, okay? So perseverance, not giving up, of course. All right, you ain't no pussy. Okay, there we go. You have perspective. I ain't no pussy. I got perspective. I ain't no pussy. I got perspective. There you go. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. With yourself. You're good. Good relationship with yourself. You ain't overthinking. You've already released control. And you trust the universe. So fuck it. That's it. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, Libra. Shayland. All right, last message from the universe, and I'm out of here. Thank you guys again. Phoning home. Thank you, Source. What is the last message here? All right. So unexpectedly, there will be some type of union. I can even see celebration. Divine timing though, okay? Yeah, this is all the divine. All the divine's doing. Don't worry. All right, just continue to do the self-reflection. And stay out of your head. It's fine. The divine is putting something together right now, so they know your ass can't see. But whatever you can't see is not because you being blinded by any type of emotional baggage or challenge. It's not. Your ass just ain't supposed to know. Some of you do know. You're trying to avoid knowing all the details, but it's the universe is doing. So yeah, and it is moving fast. Whether you see it or not, it's moving real fast. I don't know what the fuck going on behind the scenes. Yeah, but you will know. You will know very, very soon. Very, very soon. Knight of Cups. Yeah, very, very soon. Very, very soon. There goes the Hierophant. You'll know. Okay, this is the first time I felt something within 8 days. Yep, there goes Knight of Swords. Anywhere in 8 days. Pum. But it's still going to be when you least expect it. But expect it to be within 8 days. One of these 8 days is what I'm hearing. One of these 8 days. Pum. Okay. All right, that's it for me. I'll be back tomorrow with Sexy Saturday. All right. Have a great evening. I love you all. Take care. Peace.